sounds like something that you're interested in, please stay. If this is your first time here, welcome, welcome, welcome. Already know my sketchy lives, but I'll do my best to bring you this hop on, hop off tour of Hanoi, Vietnam. I'll be making 3 stops today. I'm trying to decide if I just want to ride through, which I think I may, just roll through the whole circuit once and then take it through again to see where I really want to go. So, what we're going to see, or what I hope to see today, is the prison where John McCain was held hostage. It was referred to as the Hanoi. It is prison. I want to see that. I want to see the Temple of Literature, which was a university here in Hanoi. And then I want to see Train Street. So I be trying to tell y'all, Lux, is that Bagari? That is Bagari. Hanoi has no shortage. Oh, there is a Tiffany. I just said I didn't see a Tiffany's here. Lord, they do have a Tiffany's. Rolex, I'm telling you. Don't play yourself. Come to Hanoi. Luxury accommodations. I promise you. Look, they're throwing them up everywhere. They're opening up a Four Seasons. They've got all the, they've got Sofitel. They got all the good. I'm telling you, it's all here. If you are thinking, third world, second world, developing nation, maybe, but they have come such a long way. Oh, this is media where you can buy your TVs and all your electronics. So when we start moving into areas like this where you can buy things for your home, I feel like we're getting away from the very touristy place. Look at that Christmas tree. When I tell you, y'all hear the Christmas, well, you don't want to hear the Christmas music because I don't want to get a copyright. I don't know. Can you get a copyright for Christmas music? I don't know. But at any rate, we're going to just take this tour through the streets of Hanoi. And so I'm not going to do a lot of talking. I'm going to let y'all just enjoy the ride. I think I'm going to stay on and go one full loop around. I'll do that. And then that way you can see everything that I see in Hanoi. And then the second time around, I will get off at the stops that I want to see. Because the truth is, I just want to get to them. I would be remiss if there are certain things I didn't see. So that's what we're off doing today. We are taking this tour. It says, we show you Hanoi. Whichever way you look, you'll see something amazing. I agree. And then, I don't have those earbud things to listen to the tour, but you could, listen, plug in and listen. I'm good. I'm taking a chance, y'all. I'm wearing the hat. They give you these hats to protect you from the sun, and trust me, you need them because the sun is brutal. But man, hey, these are public hats. Public? We need to sell these. You need to sell these single use. But that's what I mean. You don't think some things are cultural, like in the U.S. I don't think you could do that. I don't think legally you could reuse these hats for, obvious reasons. But it's happening here, and trust me, look, the sun was so beaming, guess what? I did. I got me one too. I was like, I'll take that hat and see you a hat. So here's another church, Institution St. Maria. I don't know if it's a church or what. Let's see. Department of Oral and Maxillofacial Surgery, Department of Dentistry. So there you have it. There's the dentist. We're turning this corner. You can see all these high rises. That's the Malia, that hotel with the red, blue. I walked over this way yesterday. Oh, Book Street is not too far from here. I went to Book Street yesterday. Where else did I go? Oh, I went to the restaurant where Obama and Anthony Bourdain ate. Great. I mean, Go there. The food is good. It's exactly what they say. It's delicious. I met a fellow YouTuber there. We did an impromptu video and shared a meal. You know, that's the kind of magic that happens when you travel. You just never know who you're gonna meet. I met two really lovely young ladies from, I want to say they're from New York. We were coming back from Halong Bay, the Halong Bay cruise, and we saw each other at the rest stop. We acknowledged each other and found out we were at the same hotel. So they went off on an excursion today, and I'm doing the hop on, hop off tour. But we agreed to hook up tonight and see. But you know, they're considerably younger. So like they found a party last night. Y'all know I'm not out here looking for no party. Although I would have maybe gone, had a drink or two, and then come on. I'm not trying to do the all night, out like party clubbing. I'm good. I'm good on that. I had enough. This is when you could tell you lived a good life. Man, I'm not holding on to nothing. I've outlived, outgrown. I don't need to relive that part of my life. I had that. What I'm going back and reparenting, y'all, is my baby years. I was parentified. That's the truth. I was the oldest sister. You all know the drill. Every black woman who's the firstborn, she gonna take on a lot. You become mama's helper, whether you want to be mama's helper or not. That was me. I didn't want to be no helper. Outside, I wanted to ride my bike. I wanted to play like all the other kids. I wanted to be carefree. I didn't want none of that responsibility. But you don't get to pick, you don't get to choose. And so now I'm reparenting those years. So when y'all see me and I'm excited like an 8-year old, I'm really excited like an 8-year old. That's not even an act. I mean, nobody who could act like that and do it every time. It's not an act. I really get excited like a kid gets excited about these, discovering new places and seeing new things and eating new foods. Yeah. So that's my gift to myself. I didn't, I couldn't play the way I wanted to play when I was a kid, but baby, I can play now. So if you have some reparenting to do, I don't know anybody who had a perfect childhood. You get to redo it. If there was something you wanted to do and you didn't get a chance to do it, something you want to do it. You want to learn to scuba dive, do it. Nothing is stopping you. But, I think we put our own limitations up, or we get used to living in the box that they tried to put us in. I'm out the box. Y'all can tell I'm out the box. I'm out the box. And you can't put me back in. I'm never going back into the box. I'm sorry, I quit. I don't do anything I don't want to do. I don't hang out with people I want. I just don't do things I don't want to do anymore. I don't try to placate. I stay as long as it's good, it's working, and once it's not working, and I'm not talking about committed relationships. I'm not talking about my children, but I'm talking about those external things. I would never, ever, ever again stay at a job that didn't fully appreciate me. Oh my God, trying to go back to that, I couldn't imagine it. Once you've stepped out of it and you start treating yourself better, it just becomes almost unconscionable to go back to that way of life. I could never see myself working for somebody who didn't appreciate me. Now, I got plenty of good years left in me to work, and I want to work. That Jesus, we ain't even putting that out in the universe. But I do want to be productive and, and still active and engaged and all those things. But I don't want it to cost me mentally. I don't want it to cost me physically. I did that before, y'all. And it's no payoff. It's no payoff. Because they're not going to stop riding you. They'll ride you like a Shetland pony. I know they ride poor teachers. So if you are a teacher and you are listening to this, I don't know if you ever felt like I felt. I swear to you, they had me so brainwashed. I was afraid to leave my job. I'm like, what are you going to do? You've been a teacher all your life. What else do you know how to do? The only thing you know how to do. This was the conversation that was going on in my head. I never once thought, wait a minute. They pay me a pretty penny to do this job. They paying me for something. They're not paying me just because they like me. They're paying me because I got a skill set. I can organize. I can pull you together a whole event. What you want? Start to finish. I can create a curriculum, start to finish. Not only can I create it, I can implement it, start to finish. I can supervise other teachers. I can show, other educators, because I know exactly I know how to create learning. Oh, this is the train. Okay, this might be the train street. That's it. That's the train street. That's the street I'm coming back to. Yes. I should jump off here. But the train doesn't come till 3:30, so I will come back through here. But that's nice to know. That's where the train street is. If you watched, I did a short of the train. There's a train street in Bangkok, Thailand, too, where the train passes through. And I mean, literally, it may be 2 feet, maybe 3 feet between the train is and the wall. So it may be 3 feet of space on either side of that train, and you got to tuck your toes in when it comes. I want to go back there and get the one here in Vietnam. I did it in Thailand. I'm gonna do it here too. So stay tuned for that. We'll go back. That's where I'm gonna wind up. Is at Train Street because that train comes at 3:30, and then there's one this evening at 7:30. Look at that. It is nothing to see three people riding on a scooter. Y'all, I swear to you, one time I saw they had a baby on there. The mama had the baby on the back. It was three people sitting, and then the dad in front had like a little boy standing like between his legs. I saw a family, a whole entire family, a mom, dad, and three kids on one scooter. You can see it. I promise you, I wouldn't even make it up. We could still possibly see it. If I see them, I'll show it to you. I'm trying to think, have I ever rode three to a bike? I've only ridden two to a bike, not three. But I see that all the time. That's not even unusual. Seeing mom and dad and two kids, that's not unusual either. You gotta have some skills though, man. That's a lot of responsibility for the driver. I don't know if I want to be that responsible. Okay, so I'm gonna hush for now and let y'all just enjoy the ride. I'll only point out things I think might be important. Look at that, that's somebody's house. Somebody's living up there. Another beautiful park. Just open space. Look, playing badminton, just chilling. Oh, look at the baby with the little tank. Okay, well I don't know. I got feelings about that. Y'all see that? He is in a little tank. Oh, that's too cute. So cute. So they got all these rideables here. This must be one of the stops. I'm not sure which stop this is, but bunch of ATMs over there. So, so you all can really see. Whoop. My little self down. This is the Ho Chi Minh Mausoleum. Only open half a day, so you had to be up early to see that. I was up early at 6:30. I had breakfast, but I went back to bed after my breakfast. Again, I don't do anything I don't want to do. I knew that was on my list of things to see and it was going to close early, but hey, I wasn't going to sacrifice sleep to see it. But that building right through there is the Ho Chi Minh Monument or Memorial. It's a stop on this hop on hop off tour. So we're picking up more passengers. Hello and welcome to my channel From Lack to Legacy. On this channel we're all things money, investing, and mindset. In particular, how to go from a scarcity mindset to a mindset of abundance. If this sounds like something that you're interested in, you are in the right place. If this is your first time, welcome, welcome, welcome. Don't forget, please hit the like, subscribe, and share the video. I'm going to take you with me all day around Ho Chi Minh. Ho Chi Minh, Lord Jesus. I told you, I said, this is my truth. I don't think you have been a traveler until you wake up and you don't know where the hell you are. I am not in Ho Chi Minh City yet. I am in Hanoi. And so we're doing a hop on, hop off tour here in Hanoi. And I'm making 3 stops today. I want to go see the prison where they held John McCain. I'm going to go to Train Street to see the train pass by the little cafes, get some video down there. And then I'm going to the Temple of Literature, which I believe is the first university, or it's significant. It was a university, so I'm going there because, of course, what teacher is going to come all the way here and not check out, you know, the university. So I'll be doing those 3 stops. Train Street will be my last stop, and yeah, that's it. So I won't be doing a lot of talking during this video. It's basically just a city tour, so I'll let you guys enjoy the architecture. And you see the French influence, though. You do. Vietnam was colonized by the French, for sure, and I want to say the Chinese as well. So you will see those influences in the food. You'll see those influences in the architecture as well. So yeah. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Don't forget, like, subscribe, and share. And while you're here with me, don't forget to check out my new friend, B Adventures. He's here also traveling in Hanoi. He's a new YouTuber as well. So check out his channel. Go support him. Like, subscribe, share. When I tell you he's just a wonderful young man, He's from the States, from Indianapolis. We ran into each other yesterday as we were eating bone cha at the place where Anthony Bourdain took President Obama. So that was a treat. And right there on the spot, we did an impromptu video together and we exchanged information. So you guys do what we do. We support one another. Go check that young man out and support him as he's traveling across throughout the world. When I tell you he's got a great story. He's under the age of 30 and he just left. He's been to Paris, of course, he's been to all many islands, now Vietnam. I'm not sure what his next step is, but I want to be an encouragement to him because it's what we were talking about. Leaving things that don't work for you. If something isn't working, you don't have to stay. You're not a tree. You're not your feet not planted. You can move around. Look at all that traffic. These motorcycles, I'm telling y'all, I need to do a video and really show you all what it's like trying to cross the street because the in Thailand and especially in Chiang Mai, you do the strong arm. You throw your hand out and everybody respects the strong arm. I don't know how it works. You don't have to make eye contact. Just throw your hand out and they stop. Well, here you don't throw your hand out. You walk. You just start walking and you don't look back. You don't backtrack. It's just full speed ahead. Once you get out there, you just walk. What I usually do is I get with some people who are walking, and I walk. When they walk, I walk. Particularly a grandma, because they're respectful of grandmas. So when grandma starts walking across the street, I start walking across the street. These are two bodies of water right here in the city, and one of these bodies of water is the place where John McCain bailed out of his. This might be it because everybody's taking pictures of this one, where he bailed out of his plane. His plane got shot down, and he parachuted out, and he was captured in one of these bodies of water. And since I can't hear, it's got to be this one over here because everybody's taking pictures of that one. Oh, it might be this one. He's talking about it. I need some headphones. When he comes back, I'm going to ask for some. Yeah, it's one. It makes sense that it would be this one on this side because it's the biggest body of water. It would make sense that he would try to, land there as opposed to this little bitty body of water. But I could not imagine. Oh, somebody's out there stand up paddle boarding. So yeah. I have any more. Yeah, oh, there's that pagoda. Y'all know I don't really get into politics, but I'm sure when John McCain bailed out of his helicopter or whatever he was flying, whatever, however that transpired, Hanoi didn't look like this. Y'all, Vietnam is thick with vegetation. It is jungly. I can't even imagine. I understand now why they call him a war hero. Because to survive that, to in this place, oh my goodness, I couldn't even imagine. I can't even imagine it, to be honest with you. So I have to give respect where respect is due. Our politics might not be the same, but what kind of courage it must have taken to survive that. And my understanding is that when they were ready to release him, they hadn't released all the other prisoners, and so he refused to leave. He had an opportunity to leave. I just saw a sign. Somebody spray painted a Palestine flag underneath that underpass. So yes. So we just passed that lake where he I believe that's it, y'all. I'll have to look at my map. I'll include a picture of the map on the community tab too. So if you are interested in the history, you can follow along. So yeah, this is our hop on, hop off tour for Hanoi, Vietnam. And my first stop is going to be the prison, I think. I'll go to the prison. I got tickets for that. And then I'm going to go to the Temple of Literature, which is a university. It was one of the first universities. You see that mosaic over there, that bridge? That's another tourist attraction, more or less. This bridge here. It was gifted to Vietnam. It was gifted to Hanoi from France, if I got that correct. That's what my guide told me. So, yeah. This hat is handy. Okay, I don't know where we're going. Oh, the guy was also telling me that this stretch, this mosaic wall, you can walk the length of this, and it's so many meters long. Let's see if I can get it. So you can see. I'm sure those pictures tell a story. Yeah, you need a hat. The sun is out. And let's see, I guess because it's like midday, it's directly overhead. But I have to admit that the weather is very different from Thailand. In Thailand, I was hot. I mean, it was nothing to have a 90-degree day, 85, 90 degrees by 9 o'clock, and the humidity. So Hanoi is considerably cooler this time of year, and there's not very much humidity, so it's very comfortable. It feels like spring or maybe early fall. I keep a jacket so that at nighttime when the sun goes down, if it gets a little chilly, I have a jacket, but for the most part, nope. So I pack my bag differently. You know, everywhere I go that I've stayed an extended period of time, you pack your bag for the day if you're going to go out. When I was in Mexico, my bag had sunscreen, water, bug spray, a swimsuit, sunglasses, all the stuff you need for in case a beach day or a pool day pop off. I was ready. When I was in Thailand, my bag always had bug spray, sunscreen, but now I needed a fan, paper towel, tissue. You know, my bag looks a little different. Of course, sunglasses. I always had a sarong in case I wanted to go to a temple. Trying to think what else did I put in my Thai bag. That was basically it. I think the addition in my Thai bag was making sure I always have a sarong. I always have my phone, of course, in my earpods, my pods. Now, this bag is very different because I make sure I keep a jacket. I never really need I'm gonna come around. 'Cause we were on that side at first. Now we're coming around this way. So we're headed back. We didn't make the full loop yet. We're going to. Yeah. So my Vietnam bag is very different. It always has. It's kind of like you have to dress for the hot and the cold. I keep a jacket. Like in my bag now, I have a pair of long jogging pants, like workout pants, just in case it gets cold tonight. Of course, sunscreen, bug spray, water. Yeah, those are standard things. But you learn to pack a bag. Hey, girl, I'm back. Yes, Elle, I'm back. I'm back. I'm back. I'm on this hop on, hop off tour. So we will see. I'm not even sure what the first stop is, but you could get off here and go to that pagoda. I'm pretty good. I got pictures of it, so I'm okay with that. So I'm just gonna let y'all enjoy the view. I'm pretty sure that's it. I should have brought my tripod. I should have brought my camera. Um, the little stick. It would have made it a lot easier. But we're gonna make it with what we got. I gotta put my case on. Hold tight, y'all. In case something happened to my phone. In case I drop my phone. I want to give her at least a chance at survival. Make sure it's on here tight. Oh, that's the Ho Chi Minh monument. This isn't the prison, is it? Ho Chi Minh Mausoleum. That's what it is. This isn't the prison, is it? If this isn't the prison, no. Which? Okay. That's mausoleum. Yeah. Thank you. So we're at the Ho Chi Minh Mausoleum stop. Let me pull out my map. It'd be helpful. Got my handy dandy map here. We just went past, okay, Ho Chi Minh Mausoleum, Temple of Literature. Okay, so that was stop 9. The Temple of Literature is stop 10. Stop 11. So I better get off at 10. The Temple of Literature, that's my first stop. The Temple of Literature. I hope we didn't miss that. So this is where I'm going, right here, Temple of Literature. We just left the Ho Chi Minh Mausoleum. I'm gonna assume we stopped there at 9. The next stop should be 10. And that's where I'm gonna get off. I think they're getting off at the same space. And then from there I'll hop back on and then get off at the prison. So I'm looking for my stop. Ooh, look at that big old bee. You stay up there, Mr. B. Hello, welcome, welcome, welcome. We are on a hop on, hop off tour in Hanoi. I don't know, this looks like this could be it. I better go ask some questions. This looks like this could be the Temple of Literature. Let me see. Is this the Temple of Literature? I think it is, because those are the tablets with the turtles. It's time for me to get off. Yes, this is the Temple of Literature. Okay. Oh, pardon me. Temple of Literature? Yes.
Thank you.
Thank you. Oops, pardon me.
Every half an hour, I'm not supposed to come in.
Yes, thank you. Temple of Literature? All right, so we're headed to the Temple of Literature, which was a university. May still be. We're going to find out. We're learning together, which is what I love. Let's see. I don't know if that's for bike parking. It looks like bike parking. I could be wrong. Hi. In this way? That's what I'm looking for. Ooh, cotton candy. Tickets. Look at that sausage. Tickets. Process information. Oops. Yep. I'm gonna have to get me a gimbal so y'all don't have to always have shaky videos. It's been 1 year since I started making videos and I have learned so much. It's still so much I need to, there's so much room for improvement. But I have given myself grace and permission to learn and for it to not be perfect. It doesn't have to be perfect. I just have to do it. Get it done. So, over the last year, what I learned was the back end of YouTube, like just the mechanics. How do you get a video up? How do you, just the mechanics. So now I can work on maybe the next year improving the quality of these videos. So I'm going to have to invest in some more equipment. So we'll see. Hopefully, well, I can definitely see the growth from where I started to where I am today. So stay tuned for another year of growing and learning because I'll continue to make videos. I'm definitely going to invest in a gimbal. And I have a mic. I have all the stuff, y'all. I got the clip-on mic. I got the ride on your camera mic. I got all the mics. But I usually shoot on my phone, so I haven't even really used the mics that I bought. Those are more for like interviews and stuff. But even when I do interviews, I don't use my mics. It's sad. But I promise you, just hang with me. The quality of these videos will get better. As I learn more and as I invest in my equipment, it'll just hang around. You'll see the transformation. So we're gonna mark. It's literally almost 1 year since I released the very first video. I started in, oh my gosh, was it August or September of last year? September, October, November, December. Yeah, it's just been a little bit over a year, and so yeah, it's coming along. And I'm talking about I started from scratch. I knew nothing. I knew nothing about shooting videos. I didn't know anything about YouTube. I still don't know a lot. Is that 30,000? Okay, hold on. I'm going to put you guys down for a second and turn you this way so you can see. And then I've got to figure out how much I'm paying. Hello. How much for one? 30,000? Yes. Thank you.
Rồi chị ơi, em chuyển 180.
She wasn't very friendly. She wasn't trying to hear it. Okay, so here we go. Temple of Literature. I need to find out the significance of this flag too. I'll have to ask somebody. What is the significance? This must be a. Oh, hello. Scan. So you got to scan your ticket, and the gate opens up. Then you can go in. Notice, upon completing your visit, please exit through the two gates in the Thai Hot Courtyard. The gate that exits goes to, okay. Don't know what that is. That's an exit. Nope. So you can honestly say you've really been to Hanoi. You've seen everything I've seen. Y'all have seen everything I've seen. I will give you the info on the hotels. The first one that I stayed at in Hanoi was the May de Ville Luxury Hotel and Spa, which was, it was nice. It really was. The one I'm staying at now is a little nicer. And so they about what and what, but the room's nicer. It's got a nicer balcony. It's nice. It's a whole nice little setup. It's actually called the executive suite, but the room isn't a suite. What makes, I guess, why they call it an executive suite? It's on the 12th floor, which is the top floor, and there's this shared, like, you have a private lobby. There's only one elevator that goes up to that floor, so not everybody can even come up to that floor. So the floor is private, and outside in this little courtyard, I guess, like area, it's like a lobby. They've got a refrigerator, microwave, fruit, juice. You know, you can sit out there. So for me, that's a little better. I think these are lotus or water lilies, one of the two. But you got koi fish always. Look at these fish, y'all. I wish I had some food. You can barely see them. These are not nearly the biggest koi I've seen. I've seen some koi so big, you'd have to club those joints. I think this is a popular place for kids to come like on a field trip. But look at that. I think so. I know one thing, it's cool and calm. I might hang out here for a little bit. I like the vibe here. Cool, easy, very walkable. Just, yeah, my kind of deal. It's 12, it's a quarter to 1 here, so trying to think. 2, 3. The train comes at about 3:30. So I do want to be over there for Train Street. I think I'll go to Train Street next. That is something I definitely wanted to do. Oh, those are the kitties. So yes. Look. That's about the grade I taught you guys. I know that age. These kids are about 8. Yep, they're about 8 or 9. This is 3rd grade, 4th grade, maybe 5th, but definitely in their 3rd, 4th grade. Man, my whole life, I could tell you, you could put a baby in front of me and I can tell you a whole lot about that baby. I only need 30 minutes. You do something for 30 years, you will become an expert. You become very good at it. Yeah. So it's nice to see the school groups out. So they do field trips too. Oh, so these are blooming. These are the water lotuses. I don't know, we call them water lilies maybe, or they lotuses. Same deal, koi pond. Beautiful water lilies. Water lotus. Can you see those? They aren't in full bloom. I don't know why, because when I was in Cambodia, they were in full bloom. So I don't know, maybe it has something to do with how cold it is here in the north. No, what does that say? Keep off the grass. Get that tree. Ooh, those koi look a little bigger. Oh, they told me about this. These big tablets have the names of all the PhD recipients. And there's one man whose name was erased because he had done something that wasn't honorable. So they took his name off. But here it is, the garden. Yeah, so each one of those tablets has the names inscribed on that. I don't know if you can see. And those are the turtles. I want to say that it was a very long period of time in history, and these were the only people that were able to get a PhD, no entry. So it was some really ridiculously low number, meaning that it was very difficult to get a doctorate degree during this time. So if you got one, your name was inscribed on this tablet. And I want to say it's definitely less than 200 of the people who got their PhD, their doctorate degrees. One of them had his name erased off of one of the tablets. He brought great shame and dishonor to his family. Oh, excuse me. Oh, Lord. Hmm. What things that keep out? I'm pretty sure that sign said keep out. I'm pretty sure that's what that sign said. So I won't be going in with the kids. That's the exit. Don't want to exit. Look at these little doors. Little people. Oh, some kind of ceremony. Nice. Temple. Wow, look. Look at that. I love the way you have to step up and step in. Okay. Building the country. Building the country. Although Buddhism was regarded as the national religion, the apparatus of government was gradually constructed according to the strict principles of Confucianism, mixing Taoism with the folk life. In society, Confucianism, Buddhism, and Taoism coexisted harmoniously. That's amazing. Being respected by the monarchical state formed, I don't even want to try that, a special characteristic of the Li dynasty, or is that Lai dynasty? It was an orientation towards social construction and development, seeking and training talented people for the future of the country. Wow, that's very different than well, so I'm going to assume this was the reign of this Lai dynasty from 1009 to 1225, a little over 200 years. And then New Dynasty, Tron Hall, for approximately another, not quite 200 years, another dynasty. Up until the 1700s. You can see the building. You can pause the video and read these if you like. I'll try to. An aerial view. That pond. Up until 2012. So up until again, you can pause the video if you want to read it. It's in 3 languages: Vietnamese, English, and I don't know what this is. I don't know if that's French. It looks like it might be French. So certainly Vietnamese. Well, that makes sense. French. Oh, you can write. Oh, wow.
No.
You can practice. Looks like some kind of ceremony, some kind of celebration. To put my sunglasses on. I'm gonna be honest with you. What I'm struck by is you see all of these kids out here. You don't see nobody running around acting a fool. Mm. Field trip days were stressful in the States. All classrooms, the science department, the law school, the literature department. Let's see what this says. I could very well see this being, it's set up like a school. Gotta have open space. Look, schools for the sons of the nation. Okay, yeah. Them sisters look good, y'all. Look good. But you see the little chairs? That's where like they would sit. They would use those for tables and chairs. That's the restaurant seating right there. Pretty. Look at that. Oh, that's the bathroom. Don't go that way. Look at that. Pretty. I could see studying here. Oh my gosh. Sitting someplace quiet under a tree reading a book. Count me in. This little walled city. Keep you safe. I don't know what those baskets are, but display cases of some kind. But y'all look at the craftsmanship. How old must this be? That wood is so solid. Insane. Even if they were made in modern time, because they look cut, they so perfectly cut. Oh no, that looks like that might have been done with a machine. I don't know. I don't know. Let's see. Layers. I don't know. It's hard to tell because they are such masterful woodworkers. It's hard to tell because I know for a fact that stuff up there, I don't think that's been recreated. I don't know how old these are. Oh my God, if this doesn't look like the University of Chicago to me, all this dark wood. The construction on this thing is so solid, y'all. Oh my God. You can feel how solidly it is constructed.
Okay, go down and wait for me downstairs. Don't go anywhere.
I think people throw money. It looks like money.
You want to check out the balcony?
Not one creak in these stairs. Not one creak, not one crack. I'm talking about solid construction that has withstood the test of time. Look at that. Look how they cradle. Look at the construction on that. Notched out this, it holds this. amazing. And you can tell this does not look like it's machine. You know, that looks like that was hand done. How? Look at that. And when I tell you rock solid, like I'm walking down these stairs, the stairs in my house were never this solid. I'm back, Elle. Excuse me. Oh, we have come through the university called the Temple of Literature. I'll tell you, if you're into architecture, oh, did I go in here? I think that's where the young people were. Don't think I went in here. This is the last one. Or did I? No, I did not. Let's see.
And he was a good teacher. The first king? No, not the king, the teacher. The headmaster or the principal of the university. And he was a good guy. And a lot of things after studying from him, they became good teachers. And after that, then, you know,
Okay, that concludes our tour, basically, of the Temple of Literature. I don't know if I went over to this one, but these all look like they were, at one time, some kind of buildings that either served as classrooms. Don't know that I saw any that looked like, what's that? Something's going on in there. Oh, they're preparing something. They're prepping. Oh, look, it's a big old fluffy cloud. Oh, it must be getting ready for an event. Maybe a wedding or something. Thai Hawk building. Okay. You could pause this video if you want to read that. It's in English, that part. Were erected in 1999. The new buildings are in traditional imperial style, rather being exact reconstructions. Oh, okay. There you have it. Stop and read it. Okay, I need to find my hop on, hop off. Again, I want to sit at the front of this building. Yeah. It says exit. Excuse me, sir. Is this where we go for the bus? Oh, thank you. Staff only. He like, yep, that way. Must be the bikes for the workers. But come on, y'all, look at that. This is he got a whole setup here. Seriously? I saw them delivering packages like that, like, parcel post. Like if you order something off the internet and Amazon send it to you, they bring it just like that in like plastic crates, like milk crates, loaded up. I mean, so that makes it a little easier to understand why things might take a little longer and why some things might get lost. Could you imagine your courier hitting a bump, losing a couple packages? As a matter of fact, I saw that. And now you got to recover them. What if he doesn't know a package fell off? I don't know. So you have those kinds of things. You got all this beauty, but you have some very simple systems that are in place. So you can see efficiency is not, that's not what they're after. They're not trying to be efficient, they're just trying to get it done. I get it. America's into efficiency. We want to know how much you can do, how fast you can get it done, and how little it's going to cost us. Well, I don't know. You got a bunch of burnout and fake rich Americans. I didn't even coin that term. Somebody else coined that term, that 95% of America is fake rich. They got the car, the house, and the stuff, but their finances are a wreck. Or, there's stress, there's distress. They don't have 6 months of savings. They don't have. I understand. Hell, that was me working paycheck to paycheck. I get it. And with inflation, I don't know how anybody's hanging on. But there are some trade-offs. This is certainly a simpler life. Right. Thank you. Uh-huh. Oh, Lord, there go the bus. I can't run. I don't know if it's going to still be there or not. But we'll see. Maybe it'll be still there by the time I get there. But I'm learning not to rush. If I miss that one, another one will come and I can chill. Yeah, missed that one. So I think they come every 30 minutes or so. So I'll be waiting. Thank you all for walking with me. Oh, let me check and see how much I've gotten in today. Let's see how many miles. It hasn't been a lot. I haven't been walking too long. Okay, so we're at 2.5 miles and 4 flights of stairs. So I'll easily make my 5 miles today, and we'll see what I do in terms of the flights. But I can honestly say, y'all, my belly going down. Stop it. I'm telling you, to whittle your middle, start walking. It works every time. And then cut the carbs and the sugar. Simple carbs, sugar, soda. You cut that stuff and walk every day. I promise you, your belly will be gone. My belly won't go totally away because I still eat bread. I like bread. I like croissants and cheese and shit like that. So I could do myself a favor and move my progress along and you know, get tight and fit a whole lot faster if I would leave the sugar alone and leave the bread alone. But I feel like I should just walk more. No, I'm waiting on that bus. That bus. So I feel like I should just walk a little more. That's what I think. No, I'm waiting on the bus, the red bus. That big bus. Thank you. All right, folks. So I'm going to be sitting right here waiting on the bus to come. Looks like it might be a few minutes. I'm going to look and see if I can find some, water right across the street. Okay, y'all come with me. I'm going to show you how to cross the street. How all you got to do is start walking and don't stop. You just got to walk. You got to keep moving forward. So you let them go and you walk. Hello. Okay, I'm going to sign off for now. Hi, water. Yes, hello. Thank you. Let's see. I should get a big bottle. How much? 10,000. How much for the big one? 20. I'll go with the biggie. So 20,000 dong for the big bottle. I think I have that too. Let's see. I do have 20 dong. Let's see. Whoop, I'm gonna put this right here. It's recording. So let's see, that's 10, 20. Thank you. Oh, I need this. Thank you. Now they done gave me some bad. This is all taped up too. Yeah, and it. Yeah. Okay, thank God 10,000 dong isn't a lot of money. Thank you. So I got some bad dong. And if you my dong had a chip on it. Okay, so here's how you do it. You walk and you don't look back. You don't go back. You just walk forward. And they know. Everybody does it. You just start walking. And then hope for the best. Hope don't nobody come and scoop you up off your feet. Okay. I'm gonna sit here and wait for this red bus. And folks, that's our tour of the Temple of Literature. So from there, I'm going to, it's 1:30, 2:30, 3:30. That's 2 hours. I don't know if I want to sit down at the train thing and then be ready for Train Street at 3:30. I think that's about right. All right, folks, thank you for walking with me. Hopefully maybe I can get up. I know I'll get up to my 5. Maybe I can get up to my 10 miles today. Stay tuned. Please don't forget, like, subscribe, share the channel. And we'll see you here next time. Don't forget to check out my new friend, Be Adventures. Go over there, check him out. Y'all saw him in my video. He's linked in that video in the description, so check it out. Thanks, folks. Love y'all. See you next time.